You're telling me this job takes 3 people?
Well, it's funny you should say that, boss. Say, have a look at my watch and tell me if it's...
Roll the tape of Buzz Aldrin punching that dude in the face.
French cat play, baby.
The smell of the candle and the pumpkin is very important in my childhood.
Pope, Ripley, and honestly, I can't wait to get to number 3.
You're keeping kids away from the devil. Oh, yeah. And the devil comes out.
They didn't put the kid's hat there.
Yeah, they weren't like, hey, if you lose your hat, make sure you try to get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, we'll bring you magic, but we're not fucking David Copperfield or something.
Yeah.
We can't save everything. Whatever that means. David Copperfield saves last, right?
David Copperfield, we can't save everything.
That's his new show. David Copperfield's in Vegas saving everything.
I hear if you go to the early Copperfield show, like in the afternoon, he really mails it in. And to me, that is so much better than seeing a real awesome magic show. I'd love to see Copperfield in the matinee style mail it in.
As he should.
Absolutely.
Sure. He's
Because
been
you're
doing it
seeing
for 100
magic in the
years.
afternoon, your heart's not in it.
Dude, like especially if you're doing magic all the like a job is a job after a
Yeah.
while, and if your job is to make like things disappear, you got to go in for the matinee show on a Thursday, and you're like, fuck this shit.
Especially because everybody else thinks it's magic, but you know it's not magic.
No, and at
you
this
know all
point-
the secrets. It's not fun.
Absolutely. And at this point, you can't believe the magic of it is like you can't believe the people are coming to this at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Funny. Imagine looking out at the fat Midwestern audience that's there on a Thursday afternoon. This is show number 9,000
Yeah.
of your career. Making a fucking stupid assistant disappear again.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you guys like big giant facades of safes? Yeah, what if I made one disappear? Fucking God.
I hate this.
What if I made one disappear right now at 2:30 on a Thursday afternoon? You fuck, what am I'm you guys still like Copperfield? Seriously, you guys still like me? This is insane that you guys are here.
I would love to see him break down one time and be like, you guys know this isn't magic, right?
It's not magic.
There's a bunch of trapdoors and shit, and there's a whole bunch of strings, and none of this is magic.
If it was magic, it wouldn't be at 2:30 on a Thursday afternoon. I'll tell you that. You have to have a more magical time for that.
If I was magic, I'd be working for the government or something. I'd be a fucking spy or
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
something crazy. I wouldn't be in Vegas with all you fat idiots.
I wouldn't be wearing
Making you go, ooh.
wouldn't be wearing these pants. Yeah, I wouldn't be
anointed.
wearing these pants that are attached to my boots.
I've got ethereal powers from the universe, and I'm using it to fucking entertain idiots on a Thursday.
So one woman from Wisconsin goes, no. And she figures it out.
Yeah.
I think I know how he did that. All right, you don't know, but it's something stupider than you think.
Yeah.
The biggest reaction of that entire show is when it ends and people walk out at 4:00 into that Vegas sun and go, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Normally, I see magic at the end of the night.
You forgot it was light out when we went in there. It's so dark.
Yeah, and they're like, you're actually still in a casino that's just built to make it look like it's light and daylight. I don't know what you're talking about. You walked in here. You forgot that already?
Wait,
This whole
15
place
minutes
is
will
a mall. I love Vegas. Would have been great. Jenny was at her conference. It would have been great if I had like a buddy with me to be like, let's go into this fucking thing. But nah.
Nah, not on your own.
Nah, you walk out, you see a castle, you know your attentions are other places.
Did you see the sphere? Was the sphere up when you were there?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was like cool to look at, but like, and I got pictures of it, but like it is that effect though, like when you see like people swinging on those swings on Instagram, it's like the videos you see of the sphere are taken from like a really cool vantage point on like Instagram and shit.
Yeah.
But like if you're just on the strip and you want to walk to a place where you can see the sphere the best, you get to like this like little pedway that goes over the strip, and it's just filled with people at night taking pictures of the sphere. So like it looked cool from like where I was standing, but a picture was just like it just looked lame.
Yeah, like taking a picture of the moon or something.
Yeah, it was cool.
Shitty.
It was cool to see.
They're never good.
They're never good.
But then like on the way out of
Screensavers on my TV, amazing. I go,
Yeah.
what camera is that? Don't tell me who took it. Tell me what he took it with.
But also, like, stop taking. Just Google pictures of the moon. It doesn't have to be a picture you took.
Yeah, but you know, it's a little different. You feel more important when it's like, you're like, that, it posed for me.
Do you want to see my? You want
Oh my
to see
God.
my picture of the moon?
Are you a moon perv over there?
No, not even. Like that's you know.
You're looking
I
at the
know,
moon.
You know,
Look at that dirty old
I just
moon.
think it's underappreciated.
The moon?
The
You think the
moon.
moon is underappreciated?
Yeah, I do think it is underappreciated.
We'll see if that holds up in court.
I feel like you're getting defensive because you know this is a weak stance you're taking.
No, I don't think it's weak. I think it is under. Like no,
We
should
spent decades every country trying to get there.
and the fact that we're
TJ doesn't
not
believe that.
the fact that we're not is underappreciated. Like
Not what, living there?
not living there, but the fact that like not every day we go, holy shit, look at this fucking thing. It's amazing.
Just a hunk of rock.
It's just there. It changes its shape. It changes
No, it doesn't.
colors.
Travis,
Travis,
No, it doesn't.
Travis, do you,
Visually, I don't mean actually physical shape. You know what I mean?
Travis,
It's like
do you-
half and crescent and all that stuff.
do you
I don't
go through
mean a
this
full
nightly?
moon. No, not at all. No, I'm not sitting there at the moon being like, do you believe this
God,
shit?
every time.
Why are you guys
again?
just looking at this? Everybody's just going about your business. You're
I
looking
gotta,
at Nazis.
I gotta stop looking at the sky when it gets
I gotta-
dark. This is getting annoying.
It's just, I don't know. I think it's, I think we should be amazed that we're alive.
I'll tell you one thing. I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot.
As much as like,
I think there's a lot we don't know about the moon.
Absolutely.
I gotta tell you, I think we know everything about the moon.
Nah, you're
I
wrong.
think there's zero things we don't know about the moon.
You're wrong.
It's not. There's nothing going on up there.
Crazy.
All right. Well, after the show, I'm gonna go outside and appreciate the moon for a few
appreciate the
minutes.
moon a little.
Just
Look at it.
Nice work.
Right when my great grandmother's dementia was getting like,
Oh my god! Here we go.
This
Here
is
we
like
go.
a funny story. This is one of those things where, like, in hindsight, you look back and you go, "Oh, that might have been a big point."
Yeah.
We were driving home and we were like and it was like right at like that 4:30, 5 o'clock sundown. So it's like
Magic
that
hour.
Yeah, it was like that big
Right.
orange bright.
Magic hour.
And my great grandmother all of a sudden just goes, "What is that?" And my grandmother goes, "What?" And my great grandmother goes, "That big thing in the sky there. What is that?" And my grandmother goes, "The sun?" And my grandma goes, "Yeah, is that there every day?"
Oh my lord.
And my grandma goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "It's beautiful."
I mean, she's not wrong.
And I know, and that's the thing. That's where I was like, "Wow, that's so horrible. This woman is going through this shit and losing herself at the same time." We've never got to really feel that.
No,
No,
really, no.
never.
To
just
like
really.
look at the moon or the
Because
sun
that wasn't
and
like
be
a
like,
that wasn't like a bad part of dementia. That was like a good moment where she was like, "What is that?
yeah,
Look
And-
how beautiful it is." She got to experience what it's like to see the sun for the first time.
yeah.
But still having like the feelings of like a human that's been on Earth for a long time. But
Yeah.
then like the first time she sees this glowing ball, she's like, "The fuck
Yeah,
is
she's like,
happening?"
"Oh my god!" And it was like,
And then you think she's wiling out.
yeah,
Nope, she's in awe.
yeah.
Man,
She's that's beautiful.
I hope I don't get forget the sun dementia. Holy shit.
Well, now you gotta be scared to forget your son dementia. That's the real bad one.
That one's fine. I don't give a fuck about him, but the sun has done
sun.
so much for me. My kid's done shit for me.
I plan on eating a large pizza after this episode.
Exactly. We're men of a certain ilk.
Extra cheese, extra pepperoni.
I can't do extra cheese anymore. I just can't do it. I used to
Travis would
love
say,
it.
"Sue me for what?"
Probably the gout.
It's the gout for sure. It's the kidney stones. What's your most heinous fast food order you've ever put in?
Oh, dude,
I know
you
there's
are
a dirty one.
asking
I
the
know there's a dirty
right
one.
guy. Okay, sir. I don't really even have to tell you the most heinous one I put in. I could just tell you one that I just like chucking in every once in a
Okay,
while.
let's hear it. Are we talking DoorDash or are we talking at the place?
Yeah, like skit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's way dirtier when it just gets delivered to your house. The fact that I don't have to say it to the person at McDonald's makes me
Oh,
want to
that's the deciding factor.
Oh,
like
so
if I have to actually say this to a human, I don't even make this order in front of Jenny.
I love those ones. Those are the good ones.
You know what I mean? And like when it comes, like
the real you?
I try to catch it at the door so that I can kind of like, and when I go in the door with it, like I'll go down to the lobby and get it, and then I come back up with it, and I'm going right to the fridge to store a couple little things. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Not even pretending you're gonna.
Everything's
eat it all.
fine. I
Not
plan on
even
doing it
gonna
later.
pretend.
Everything's fine. It might be a large pizza. It might be a couple hidden burgies. It doesn't matter. Just relax. Everything's fine over here. I can tell you that. Everything's fine. So listen, if we're talking dirty orders, Crease,
Please.
and we are talking dirty
the
orders.
dirtiest.
I'll go to my plate. Like if we're talking, I'm just classic, right? I'm going McDonald's.
Yeah.
I love McDonald's.
Classic for a reason.
It's classic
And
for a
you can
reason.
get so much. Is even as
So
expensive as delivery is at McDonald's, it's still the cheapest.
It's
thing.
still the cheapest, and you get
And
so
you get
much.
everything.
Yeah.
So much food.
Dude, and then like every once in a while when you're ordering on your little phone with skip the dishes there, every once in a while you forget like, oh, I can just get a sausage McMuffin right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
now
love
I-
it when you go to press through and they're like, "Would you like to add this to your order?" And I say, "Yes, I would."
Why don't you stop asking me
It's
the
a
obvious
fall of
questions?
society.
It's great. Oh, I love it.
So I get I probably go for me dirtiest order. I go like a double Big Mac.
Mhm.
Then I'll order
start.
lately right now. If I'm staying topical, I'm ordering one of these hot honey McChicken things they have.
They're
out.
good.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are real
We're not
good.
getting paid to say this, by the way. This
No,
is just
but
pure
they are
love.
really good, and I'm doing the. What I do is I cornerstone it with a meal, so I get like a
Yeah, you gotta
double
build off
Big
a
Mac meal. So I get my pop and my large fries. We're going large fries.
Of course.
Then I'm adding like another burger on top of that.
Okay. What kind? Like double?
I
You
know,
do
like
double.
it doesn't matter what it is. Like again, it'd be like a hot honey.
Okay.
I throw a hot honey in there. If I'm thinking about the future, I throw 2 hot honeys in there. I chuck one in the fridge for
I gotta
later.
tell you, that's not thinking about the future.
I'm thinking about the future.
That is
right?
thinking about a sad future.
Now,
You're gonna be pooping a lot.
I'm not
That sounds like an episode of The Fresh Prince. I got 2 hot honeys.
I'm not. I'm not done. I'm not
You know
done.
what I'm
No,
saying?
no.
I will bark at you. That must be jam because jelly don't shake like that. Will Smith. The episode where they put the 2 schools together. It was awesome. Had O-Dog in it from Menace to Society.
Oh yeah.
He was his little buddy. He was classic. I love
good
that
app.
guy. Now we get to desserts.
Okay. A little lull before dessert.
T-Shake does fuck with desserts.
Oh.
Anytime we go to any fast food place, he'll order like a couple burgers, and he looks over and he goes, "How many Hershey pies do you want?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He just gets a stack
Buddy.
of Hershey pies.
I've seen this guy eat a whole-
Actually like, I'm never that considerate. I'm like, get me 3 Hershey pies, and then I leave that in the air. Like, obviously, it's up to you if you want your pies.
Yeah, if you want more. I've never seen someone crush sweets like T-Shake.
It's
It's crazy.
wild.
I've seen him eat an entire box of Joe Louis on a 4-minute walk back from the store.
God.
Like, not even wait until he got home.
I'm pretty
Just-
sure I was on mushrooms that day.
He might have been on mushrooms, yeah. Which is honestly not an eating drug,
That's
so
that's
it's
not
even worse.
Gonna be.
You're right. You're right.
crazy.
That is crazy. I probably ate the plastic.
What's gonna help with this gut rot? A dozen Joe
I'm a
Louis.
sweetsman. I'm a
That's
sweetsman.
crazy.
Hey, listen, viewers out there, it's no secret. I'm a sweetsman.
He's a sweetsman. It's crazy.
So that would be it. And then I get honestly for desserts there though, I would go pretty basic. I would get myself like 2 McFlurries. I throw in the freezer for later.
Okay, yeah.
They're just as good later.
I
Same
find the
flavor,
freezer
different
ruins it.
flavor.
I like to check out the feature flavors.
You getting that Siakam swirl?
That was okay, but
I did not like it at
honestly,
all. It's just red Smarties and chocolate.
exactly, it's not a feature flavor to me if it's not giving me something new. Let me tell you what the best one they had. They had one that had Pop Rocks in it.
That was a good one.
That was fucking
I was
great.
scared of that one. I didn't
That
know.
was a Squishmallows one. Be
Squishmallows!
bold.
I liked it. I was waiting for you to say it. I didn't want to say
Yeah,
Squishmallows.
Squishmallows.
Yeah, Squishmallows.
That was a fun one.
I'm calling you Squishmallows from here on out. What do you think, Squish?
Honestly, I don't like birds though.
What?
Terrified of birds.
Really?
Yeah, terrified.
What about one that wears a little hat that makes him not be able to fly away until you
Yeah.
take him off? Take it off.
I don't like anything. But I don't like the talons. I don't like the feathers.
You can make a nice
How-
friend.
Oddly enough, Disney
You-
World.
you
Disney
what?
World, I'm good with birds.
Buddy,
Okay.
you
But, like-
Well, that's
live in the
just
world of
magic.
Disney, Travis. Like, you could make an unlikely friend. You don't like birds.
I can within the limits of the park. I can't do it outside of.
You need
can't-
that.
That's
like
the
a
magic.
pigeon.
That's the magic of Disney, dude.
I'm not fucking with street pigeons. Like I can't.
Sometimes you find friends in the most unlikely places. You might have a nice friend living in a pigeon.
That's true, but
Yeah.
I can't.
Travis and the
Don't
pigeon. I
fuck
can
with
see it
birds.
already. No?
T and the P?
T and the
Really
P.
can't.
I'd watch that.
Terrified.
Man,
Especially-
how close they have to get to you before you're really uncomfortable?
Oh, I mean, it depends. Like
Like if you're sitting there and
if
there's
it catches me off guard, it could be like that far away, and I'll be like very hyper.
I'm not a giant fan of them, but they don't like startle me or
I don't like
anything.
them
unless they
popping
like
up. I don't
startle
like
me.
the feather. I just have never.
so like if you're sitting there at a park bench
Yeah.
having a good day and there's out of the corner of your eye there's a bird, are you like not able to relax?
I can't. I think I'm doing well. But then, like, my girlfriend's like, we can move.
Oh, that's the wish. You're like, no,
And
I'm fine.
I'm like, no, I'm fine. Like, I'm good. But then, like, I will like eat very quickly, and like my hands start to like dome. Like I can't.
Oh my
Really?
god, you gotta start taking
It's
yourself
like
out of these situations.
It's a legit. We've had a bird. Had a bird get in the house one time.
What?
In Sackville as a kid, came down the chimney.
oh
shit.
yeah,
My great
Santa
grandmother
I
was
don't
like,
like
something's
that.
in there, and
I don't like
opened it
that.
up, and it started flying around my great grandmother's living room.
I don't
and
like that at all. I get it.
Were you scared of birds before that, or was that the incident?
I don't know when it kicked in because there are pictures of me as a child like picking up ducks and stuff.
Okay.
Like fine.
yeah, but that's when you're young and you don't know
But
anything.
at some point, I don't know.
I think it might have been that moment.
It could have been that.
There
I
could have been a
remember-
prior duck molestation or something too.
No.
I think it was a build up. I got chased in the house by a robin one time.
Robin.
What the spick?
What are we talking about? A robin?
Of course. Well, do you not remember what your assailants look like? Like,
It's a robin.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean
Yeah,
to
yeah.
gloss
You
over
gotta
the
turn
trauma.
around and fuck
Oh,
that
they're-
up.
dude, they're angry. Like if they, because their eggs look like this little fucking chocolate, so they're like very protective of them.
They do
Wait,
look delicious.
what are you going back into like what their eggs look like to defend why you're afraid of them, Travis? Like, listen,
Yeah,
you turn
because-
around and fuck it up.
Yeah, but it was a mother rob. Like it's not. I'm not stopping a mother animal.
You are. It's a robin.
That's what you think. They're too thick, man.
Buddy, you're thicker.
You can.
How old were you?
I was 5,
5?
5, 6,
5. How
Yeah.
old were you when the chimney thing happened?
probably same age. It was a bad year for birds.
Bad year for birds.
He's
I get
getting
it.
Dr.
I
Phil
get
on
it.
this one.
It
No,
was
I
a
get
lot.
it. I didn't know it was the same year. I get that. Yeah.
Like
But still, you should to go back. You would still be able to fuck that bird up if you wanted
geese
to.
or what?
Especially
but that
5.
grosses me out too. Like that freaks me out too.
Like fucking up a bird?
Like a corpse of a bird. Like I couldn't go hunting and pick up a dead duck. 'Cause I'm like, oh, it's fine. My buddies used to
I get
fuck with
that.
me with like stuffed.
I get
birds.
that.
Like I don't
I'm same.
God damn.
like you know when people see spiders, it doesn't matter if it's on the TV or not. Like it's they have like I have that react. They say Otter's scared of spiders.
No,
aren't
he's
you?
like that
No,
with
I'm sorry,
clowns.
clowns.
Here's the
My
sadness.
brother's scared of clowns.
I don't want to
As a
derail
baby,
this
but
whole
I get it.
conversation, but I just want to point out the sad travesty that is Otter being a huge juggalo and
Yeah.
being afraid of clowns.
That's very funny.
So
And
he can
French.
never go to the gathering
He's like
because
Blade.
he's too scared of
And
the
he's
clowns.
French. Like he has a big history of clowns.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're big clowning people, aren't they?
Yeah, the clowns.
Marcel Marceau.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
George Clooney.
Okay. Okay. Is this pun night? What the fuck is going on here?
Clown tag.
Is everybody just getting set up for shitty
Tossing
puns?
them around.
Jesus Christ.
Like an improv game in here.
Okay, so birds. I wish I had known that earlier so we could have brought birds in.
That would like
I
it
would
would
not
have
have
turned
liked
into a
that
more
either, and I don't
episode.
have
I
a
would've-
phone.
What if one was in a cage, like a little pet bird?
yeah, my friends would always be like, "That's fine," and I'm not comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be there. But you just
Yeah,
won't have
yeah,
fun.
like I'm there, but like I don't go to my way. You know, I gotta be.
Okay. Any other animals or just birds?
It's really just bird. Like I mean, I guess everyone's scared of any. Like you know,
Well, I'm not going bears.
I was gonna say like I'm not scared of lions, but if one was in the room right now, I might be like a little timid.
Okay, aside from the animals that you're supposed to be afraid of.
Yeah. No, not really. I don't like
Bugs?
bugs. I'm pretty good with. I'm pretty good with like picking. You know, if they're not too big.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
at what point do
Yeah.
you just become like a scary?
They're like bugs that you
bird.
find. Once
For
they
me,
get into like
any-
bugs that they find in
Yeah.
like Survivor.
Oh,
You don't like
one of those
that.
big scorpions, centipedes and shit?
Yeah, because you can find those big centipedes here where they actually grow pretty big.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that. And
Bats.
then they always kind of get away, and you're like,
They're too quick.
damn it. Now it's just fucking out there.
Yeah,
the worst of all of them is earwigs, though.
Yeah, I hate
Earwigs are
earwigs.
bad,
Hate earwigs.
It's gross.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I think it's my buddy Corey actually who's got the story about how he went to take a drink out of a straw one time and an earwig came out. That's, that'll ruin you for straws.
Yeah.
You're done with straws. You
Yeah,
look
I'm
at that.
drinking the cup. Just hearing that's ruining straws for me.
I know, eh?
Fuck straws.
Earwigs are terrible. They're dirty little devils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd kill them all. What do they even do? They must do something. You probably know there.
They ruin childhood. I'll tell you that.
That's what they're there for. Yeah.
Earwig. I don't think I've ever been bitten by one though.
I don't know anybody who's ever been
No,
bitten by
because they're so flimsy.
one.
Yeah,
they're
they're
so stupid.
like,
They got like dollar store pinchers.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I've never been like I've been afraid of one, but
Yeah.
I've never had it go bad.
Yeah, like I've had ants fuck me up.
Really?
Where like you had like those
They
little
bite you,
big
yeah.
head ones where they like clamp down and you're like, oh, you son of a bit. Like,
Yeah. I've never had that.
but
happen
I've
with the
never
big
had
guy,
an earwig do anything. It just got that goofy soft ass.
Just making fun of them. Look at you,
Yeah,
little bitch ass.
look at you, little
What are you
bitch.
gonna do? Bite me with that shit? Fuck out of here, you shitty old dollar store body.
Yeah, but you
is.
still hate to
Suck my
see them.
balls,
And if you
at
picked
least.
up,
Yeah.
if you picked something up in your house and there was a bunch of them, you'd be like, "That's fucking disgusting.
Oh, that's the worst.
This is a problem."
Oh, picking something up and they just start falling.
Ah, it's been too wet here. It's been too wet here. It has been too wet
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
in my house. It's been too wet here.
Oh, I hate that. But yeah, then you really fuck them up. I'm terrified of them until after I fuck them up, and then I do kind of shit talk them a little bit.
Yeah.
You're all right.
What are your
They
thoughts
can
on
move.
silverfish?
Those are creepy. I don't like those.
But they're so tiny they don't bug me as much as like an earwig would.
Yeah, you're right, but they are. It is creepy how they look like little pieces of mercury.
Yeah.
The shittiest part about the silverfish is if you see one, you know there's going to be a bunch.
Oh, you know, there's a hive somewhere of silverfish.
And they just run away when you come in. You turn on the light. And they're like,
And
oh,
they're
no.
You hear a-
Oh, they're nerds. They're definitely
Oh,
the
for
nerds.
sure.
Oh, they're little
For
nerds.
Sure, they're scared of women and shit.
Ah.
Fucking nerdy ass silverfish. Read a fucking book.
A little move, Creasy. I'm doing a little left turn here. I'm gonna go citrus early.
Okay.
Usually, Travis, when
Yeah.
I'm dancing in the W claws,
Yeah.
I only dance with the reds.
He's a redman.
Citrus, I usually in a variety pack. I'm
Yeah.
leaving that till last call.
That's last call. Yeah.
Yeah, but tonight I'm gonna put it in early.
Yeah.
Maybe jack up the next red one.
I like it.
You know what I mean?
Mix it up.
Jack it up, buddy.
You're really humoring him on this.
I'm negging myself.
story.
I'm negging myself claw-wise, right? So oh God, this all. And then the next one. Oh, that's nice.
Now, yeah, you've earned it. I like it.
Lemon is a chore.
No
Not a bad motto. That's not a bad motto.
Although I gotta tell you,
You've earned it. Did you come up with that just now?
Yeah, White Claw, give yourself a scratch.
You've earned it. Hey, you've
Yo,
earned
you
it.
need to sell that slogan.
You've earned it.
I don't know if they're gonna buy it, but you should try to sell it.
Give yourself a scratch. You've earned it. Travis, you give me one into your camera.
Yeah.
Give
Give yourself a scratch.
You've earned it.
You've earned it.
Jesus.
Mine was a little too sexy at the end.
It was a bit sexy.
Mine was like a jewelry commercial at the end there.
To be fair, Tish, you have a hard time making it not sexy. So
Crazy. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say.
you know, I would say it if it wasn't true. I don't throw around insults like it's nothing.
Almost
That's
spilled on
fucking
that
sexy.
one. We almost had an honorary spill cam, but I've been working on it actually.
No, you haven't. What do you mean working on it? What are you doing? Crunches or something?
I'm at home working out like Rocky Ford, trying not to spill things.
drinking claws all day.
Holding a claw.
I'm like doing sit-ups with like full claws as Jenny's like calling me an alcoholic in the background.
It's for the show. I don't want to drink
My
them.
Hearts on Fire blasts in the background. Hearts on fire, claw desire.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Oh, I did it without spilling. I was really juking around there.
How do you were juking?
Burt
Jack?
Young being racist to a robot.
It is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, Bolly.
I don't like this fucking thing.
I don't have a clue what you guys are talking about.
Buddy, we're about to do that whole scene. It looks like
Rocky.
Happy birthday, Bolly.
What the fuck is this?
I even know the music that plays as that robot enters. It's like.
You know the real reason they did that is the first three movies. Polly's as racist gets.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You want to fucking box these millions?
Oh yeah. No, he's a piece of
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, he's dirty all
And
the
then
time.
by,
He's like physically dirty all through the.
By force, Stallone's like, we gotta do robots.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I want a Rocky 5 and 6.
Yeah, I can't have a maid in here that's a minority because
Yeah.
I can't have Polly just belittling it the whole time. It has to be a
We gotta
robot.
fuck- we gotta fight Russians. Cold War or not.
Buddy, when I first saw that robot, I was like, that is the greatest. Because that was like almost new when I saw it, right?
Yeah.
So to see a big old Radio Shack robot like that, I only seen the baby ones up until then.
Little baby bots.
Then you see a big one serving drinks and stuff. That's what it was like to program one of those robots to serve drinks. Like, it must have taken hours to be like, all right. And somebody's got to put a drink on its dumb tray, though.
Yeah, how scared you'd be.
It's terrifying that it looks.
Oh, buddy,
like
it would be
that.
glitching out like
Oh yeah,
for sure.
He's got a big stick.
Yeah.
to hit start.
Take the drink from it. I don't want to take the drink off its stupid tray. It looks like it's frowning. Happy birthday, Polly. Happy birthday, Polly.
God damn, I gotta watch Rocky 4. I didn't know there was robots involved.
Oh
They made
yeah,
it look like a prey mantis.
he cuts it from the director's cut.
Look at that thing.
That's like an alien.
Yeah.
God damn. What the fuck happened between Rocky 1 and Rocky 4?
Money.
There's robots involved.
Money. Yeah.
Okay.
They were living on top of the world. It was
Yeah.
really it was actually pretty awesome. And then they took them down to the depths in number 5.
Yeah,
I
Sue me
watched
for what?
number 1 way too late.
touch
Like-
me. And I'll
like-
sue.
Sue me for what? It just knocks him over a fence. Great scene.
I didn't watch 1 until I was like 35, Rocky 1.
Really?
See, I'm a person. I'll tell you right now. I don't like Rocky 1.
It was awful. I was like, why are they making this poor handicapped guy box? It just seems so cruel that this poor dude should
Let
be at a
this guy
home.
play with his goldfish
Yeah,
or
Jesus
turtles or
Christ.
whatever.
Clearly got mental problems. Get in there and fight.
Yeah,
You
I'm
got
not a
nothing to
Rocky.
lose?
I like Rocky 3, but 4 for me, I was like, this is the greatest movie that's ever been made. And even when I saw it when I was young, I'm like, these guys are not blocking each other's punches.
Terrible.
Not at all.
This seems like bad boxing.
Buddy, there's a scene in Rocky 4 where Rocky keeps getting knocked down and he literally just keeps getting up and running towards punches. Angrily.
Well, again, he's mentally challenged.
He's fucking jacked, though.
He is jacked. I will give you that. He is a terrifying human being.
especially in 4.
4's insane.
4 is pure 80s.
4, he's actually too jacked to be a boxer. Like, you couldn't
Yeah,
be
you
that,
couldn't move like that.
jacked and be a good boxer because you'd have to spend all your time just being jacked.
Looking like the last dude in
You'd be in
Super
so
Punch-Out.
much pain from lifting logs by the...
Slide direct 4.
Did he direct 4? Yeah, I don't know if he did or not.
Either way, he recut the film,
Love it.
and by recut, the fight scenes were longer, and the robot was gone.
Get out of here!
Got the robot.
Oh, I love
one
that.
quick little scene with the robot.
Happy birthday, Polly. Nah, we don't need that.
What's your favorite Disney?
I have one, like, if I'm watching it alone, it's one answer, and if I'm watching with people, it's a different one.
What?
So,
Oh,
like,
my
Aladdin's crowd favorite.
Okay.
Like, if there's people around, they're like, you want to watch Disney? I'll always vote for Aladdin. If I'm by myself, I'll watch Fox and the Hound.
Cry.
Dude.
I gotta
Yeah, of
ask
course.
Otter, how often are you hanging around and people are like, guys, Disney movie up top, what are we watching?
And I
then
lived in in university for 7 years with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just hanging
Yeah.
out. Everybody's hungover. It's the middle of the afternoon. People don't want to move. Cocooned up. Just like, what are we doing? Disney.
No one's ever said that.
I gotta get on board with you
No,
on that one.
I
I've never-
refuse to believe that that's a real situation.
never.
You guys weren't trying to
Greasy.
fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys weren't
Greasy,
trying to fuck.
Ever, has that ever been a thing that ever happened? You'd be like, yo, you're all cuddled up. Everybody's got a blanket hanging around. Be like, yo, what are we
You
doing?
wouldn't.
Disney.
You wouldn't do that. Guy, girl, like on a couch, just hanging out watching a movie, hungover.
No, you should just hang out with one girl at a time, and then.
Yeah, it just
there.
wouldn't have come up.
Yeah,
with me.
but then
I'm not
she would go,
judging it
"Thank
like
you for
I'm not
walking me
judging it
home."
like it's worse, but I am saying like there's just never been a moment where we were all hanging out where I was hungover. Like, guys, what are we doing? And
Come on,
somebody's
you've
like,
never been
Disney.
Just
No.
wrecked. Just like, oh god, I can't get out of bed.
It was never like,
Need
what are
some
we?
Fox and the Hound. That'll cure me.
I need some bacon and eggs and some
That's
fox.
right.
And
Someone give
Yeah,
me a
but-
beet salad and some Pocahontas. I'm hungover as fuck.
Yeah, but I think I think our generation had like a little bit of like guilt built in. Like you'd always feel like, oh, we were real debaucherous last night. Let's just have a nice,
Be wholesome.
Oh man,
let's
you
have a
guys,
nice
Christ.
morning and like.
man, the old people were
You guys
right.
got to go easy on yourself.
This next
You don't
generation
need
is
to
a
go.
bunch
You
of
don't need to
pussies.
dive into fucking Fox in the Hound just
No,
because
so
you had a
just-
couple vodka and fucking.
It doesn't make it okay. You can't just.
Oh yeah, it makes
yeah,
it, I
yeah.
didn't say it's okay. It's just nice.
You can't finger a girl at Dirty Nelly's and
It's
then go watch
insane.
fucking.
Bud, you can.
Wall-E.
You bud, you can, and I have.
You know what'll get rid of that memory? The Incredibles 2. Line it up.
I mean, if anybody can do it, it's The Incredibles too. I'll say that much.
All right, well, I'm going to give the right answer to the best Disney movie.
Go ahead.
The Mighty Ducks is a goddamn classic.
That's
And
a
I
great.
believe it's
That's
Disney.
a great pick.
It
I'm not
is
gonna
a
lie.
Disney movie.
That is a good
It's a
pick.
good one.
I thought you were getting ready to throw something.
I really felt like you were coming in hot. I got a
No,
little
you
worried
can't
there.
throw over the
Restrain
ducks.
yourself. I
You
was
can't
like,
throw
oh.
over the ducks.
No, it's
Even
fine.
as an aficionado, you can't throw over the ducks.
No, it's great. I love the Mighty Ducks.
What are we
I
talking?
loved it
1
as a
and
kid.
2 are great, right? And then
I liked all three.
three were what in college there? Pacey's in college there.
They're a little older now.
They're in college and they're
Yeah, but he was on junior varsity, and then
I think it's
ended
still
up
high
making it.
school. It must still be high school.
Two was
Goldberg
high
hasn't
school.
done meth yet.
Oh
Man,
right, I forgot about him.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's made it back though. He's come back a little bit.
Yeah.
I think
But
it's
then
back
he
and
fell off
forth.
the wagon
I
again,
think
I
it's
think.
back and forth.
Yeah.
Well,
It's hard to
it's
tell.
just that, maybe the damage is done.
Yeah. They're not making Mighty Ducks skinny Goldberg.
I know.
No.
Like, I do want to see him pop on the Disney Plus, Ozempic!
He was classic back then,
It
though.
was.
That guy was classic.
Well, it's great. It's like, get him and Keenan Thompson. We need two funny chubby boys.
You got something.
Sean Wise, the guy who played Goldberg.
Yeah.
As of today, he posted 1 hour ago. He is 4 years clean.
There we go, Goldberg. We have pro Goldberg
That's
here.
awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you,
We
dude.
love
for him.
Goldberg.
Man,
Good for you.
it's so weird to like have your life and career peak at 12 or whatever. All right, we're all. Are we all old? Do you guys think you're old? Do you guys consider yourself old yet?
Yeah.
I know you do.
It depends. It
Yeah?
depends on
Depends
the
who you're
scenario.
around?
Yeah, it depends on who I'm around.
So here you feel young because we're old.
But like I was thinking about it, like the kid. They call you the
yeah.
kid. That's you're not the kid anymore.
I do when I am around them and they call me the kid. But like when I'm around guys like you and that, it's T-Lins.
Yeah.
I mean, other than Blackie, because Blackie's been stuck. in
First
the
of all,
open
Blackie's
mics.
a different person. We don't call Travis Blackie. I just
I'm not
need you to
gonna lie.
know that that's not at all what we said.
That was the
was
first
right
nickname.
there with
that
you,
was the
Grease.
first nickname.
Was right there with you.
We're not
Like,
letting this one hang for a second.
I needed stage time. I was willing to take anything.
It's not T-Lins or Blackie.
They all-
It's
they all the
T-Lins
time.
and Blackie.
Blackie,
another
get over
person.
here.
T-Lins. Is he responding to Blackie now? Oh my God, this isn't good for us. Blackie is a white guy that is another person. It's a good time to bring this up. Is watching the podcast going through. If I ever refer to Peter or his family and I say the Whites,
Whites,
his
yeah.
last name is White. Okay, so I get that out there right now.